Bless me, this place is not uninhabited. Good afternoon. Excuse me, is this man alive at all? Alive, but in very bad shape.
I'm hungry.
I must find food for the old man urgently. This is not enough. Great. The best solution against starving to death at the moment.
Do you know, you arrived just in time. I'd almost given up. My life was fading before my very eyes. Who are you?
I came from London. I work for the British Museum. I came to Madagascar to study the neighbouring tribe, but they would not let me in their village, near their chief.
Well, I'm not surprised at all.
Very mysterious. You are English. Could you tell me what you're doing here in the middle of a forest, in an abandoned hut built in a tree?
You've nothing to do with that. All right. You've saved my life, although you only gave a miserable old man maybe a few more days. I don't doubt your goodwill. Why should I keep this from you? I can't help you attain your goal anyway. The tribe will never let you in the village, and you can thank me in part for that.
But why? Do you alone face a whole tribe? How come?
Yes, something like that, but it's a long story.
Please tell me, if you think you are strong enough.
My name is Jonathan Morgan, born in Southampton. I joined the crew of the glorious ship the Evelyn as a simple ship's boy, and one day we were taken by the pirates. Those mates of mine who resisted were mercilessly slaughtered. Some of us, however, gave in and became pirates to survive. We waged quite a few glorious battles and plundered quite a bit, especially here on the northern coast of Madagascar, under the leadership of Captain Dodd. I must confess, in the end, I was enjoying it, foiling the ambitious plans of rich merchants. Captain Dodd soon appointed me to be his personal advisor, and we made many plans together. He acknowledged and praised me, but never treated me as an equal. One day there was a mutiny on the ship. My old mates, the handful of the crew left from the Evelyn, were causing the commotion, and through some cunning trickery they took the captain's weapons. They planned to take over the ship and execute Dodd and make me the captain. They were astonished when I disagreed with the decision, arguing that the Evelyn could only be successful under the leadership of Jeremiah Dodd. They mocked me, called me a toady, and tied me up. At my request, they were merciful and did not kill us, but instead exiled us to the unpopulated area of Madagascar, away from any city, and they promised to kill us if we ever met again. They left us here in the bay among the reefs, and we soon stopped fearing an untimely death when we came upon these friendly native fishing people.
Friendly? When did all this happen?
Exactly 52 years ago. They were really very friendly then, and it went on like that for years. We lived in the village, we had friends, and even wives. We really felt incredible since, as you can see, if you are looking for peace, this is like paradise. Here you can be really happy. Jeremiah could have found his peace, but he wasn't made of that stuff. We had been the beloved guests of the village for almost 10 years when he decided to return to England at all costs. He knew that we had neither money nor a vessel or any other possibility of reaching civilization, and with the French seizing a tighter and tighter grip over the island, they would have caught us soon enough. Even if we could escape from the authorities, our crew would have been scattered to all corners of the island. Still, he remained adamant. For a long time it seemed like a crazy plan, and I thought the captain didn't believe in it either. But one day he came up with a wicked solution. We all knew the legend that the chief's family had been keeping a hidden treasure, some kind of relic, in a locked box in his hut. A treasure no one is supposed to see. Jeremiah was convinced that we would make a fortune by selling this treasure and would easily escape from the island. I didn't believe he would do it, but he did. One day, the whole village was in turmoil. The box was gone from the chief's hut. Jeremiah was trying to make them believe that it was the devil himself that came for the treasure, but they saw through the story. He was excommunicated immediately, and they sent us away from the village.
Was it really the captain who stole the treasure?
Yes, of course, but the natives could never prove it. They watched our every move for a long time, waiting for a sign to give away where Captain Dodd had hidden the booty. However, Jeremiah waited. He himself dared to go to the hiding place only months later. He never told me where, and opened the box. And then something happened. The captain went crazy. Something took his mind. Obviously the ancient native curse came unto him from the box. He kept saying it was all over, and that there was no hope of ever leaving the island.
What could have happened?
I don't know. Jeremiah went mad. I finished building the hut at the treetop almost by myself. I couldn't rely on a madman. He cried and laughed at the same time, wrote poems, and sometimes broke everything around him.
And the treasure, did he show it to you? Did you see where it was?
No, my friend. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't really interested. Certainly the captain wanted to forget it too.
And you've been living here by yourself on the treetop ever since? And the villagers haven't let you in since then?
Yes, that damn treasure really brought a curse upon us. It was very important for Chief Rakatona Rivello, and this tradition will be upheld by his son. and even his grandson.
Did you say the captain wrote poems?
Yes, poems and verses. Some of them he doodled in his book, or he marked trees in the forest. But he scattered most of them here in the hut. God knows for how long I haven't been in Jeremiah's nest up there. Maybe you could look around if you're interested in the writings of a madman.
What happened to the captain?
The disappointment drove him mad. When he wasn't crying, he laughed. And sometimes he seemed to suffer from spasms. At one point, he couldn't bear it anymore. He died. Down there, beside the fire. I buried him about 30 years ago.
Still, have you no idea where I could find that hiding place with the treasure?
No, and I advise you against tempting that devil. I don't think it will be of any use to you. But if it brought so much misfortune to us, it won't spare you either.
I didn't see the grave by the big tree. Where is the captain buried?
I didn't want to erect a tomb near the tree. I buried the poor man in the forest, and I placed his carved headstones in their exact order next to him. Maybe that's why the grave is respected by the natives.
I won't disturb him. Apparently he will get better if he can draw. What could be so important to record? I won't disturb him. Apparently he will get better if he can draw. What could be so important to record? Captain Dodd must have been a puritanical man, but also rather well read. Could be interesting reading. Well, well. I have a feeling that these reminders are also for me now. Maybe the answers will lead to the treasure. What fine mechanics! Surprising for such an old telescope. The instrument is suitable for observing certain fixed points. What could the captain use it for?